to, I believe this is 69.
Ooh.
What an appropriate number for the husband and wife special episode. This is Kaitlyne, my wife.
What does 69 mean? What does 69 mean?
I won't bother you with the details.
So what are we even talking about?
So I figured since Potato Soup kind of fizzled out, which was our little project podcast, we could kind of pick up where we left off there. This is your debut video episode. You're filling in for my co-host Chris today.
I'm really the co-host.
And I have carrots.
Good job. Healthy snack.
So, Chris is stressed out with schoolwork right now because he's trying to...
No, Chris is just being a pussy.
Or that. So, we've been married. We just hit our 1-year anniversary. How would you say that first year of marriage went? And we've been together for what, 8 years now? 7? 7.5?
8.
8 years?
It'll be 9 in December.
We've been together for 8 years, which means we've been dating since I was a junior in high school and you were a sophomore? Or no, I was a senior and you were a junior.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
How's the ride been?
It's been very interesting. I don't know. I mean,
elaborate, please.
I mean, I don't think the marriage aspect of it has been hard.
You don't?
No, I think it's more...
Not even a little bit?
No.
Not even a tiny bit?
No.
So it's been smooth sailing since we've moved in together.
I'm saying... I think now the challenge is since we have committed to each other and you have me for the rest of your life and you can't go back. Sorry, you're stuck with me.
Statistics say otherwise.
But I feel like now that we're married, it's more of I have to work on myself now. And figure out how I can be the best version of myself for you.
So it's not really just working on yourself. It's more of working on a we.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, I guess it's like that, but when I'm working on myself or I'm working to better myself, it betters you in the end. So I kind of don't think about you, to be honest. It just kind of works out that way. But that's true. What do you think?
I think it's gotten harder.
Harder?
In the same way that you're saying is there's a lot about myself that I had to change, and there's a lot of things I think you have to sacrifice about yourself to make a relationship and a marriage work.
Yeah, like I can't have another dog.
You can't have 5 fucking dogs. 2 isn't enough, apparently.
But no, my bills say that that's enough. Seeing as I had to go to the vet this past couple weeks. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think it's weird that, like, we've been watching all these dating shows and stuff that have been popping up and like...
Oh, yeah. So Kaitlyne and I, this is a good topic I wanted to touch on, but I forgot about. Kaitlyne and I watch trash shows. And if you don't know what a trash show is, it'd fall under the lines of pretty much anything reality TV. So our favorites include Jersey Shore, 90 Day Fiancé. Netflix has been putting out some banger trash shows lately.
like The Circle.
We've got The Circle and
Love is Blind.
Love is Blind.
That's a new one.
That's what we've been jamming to lately. So if you like those kind of shows, definitely go check them out.
Yeah, they're one of those shows that you can just binge watch. We've been trying to get into. Alec really wanted to watch The Bachelor.
I keep hearing so much about The Bachelor.
So I was ready. I was like, all right, let's sit down and watch it. I don't know if you're going to like it. And I just kind of got tired of it. I never really got into it. People do like...
It's too... I think that one is just too dramatic.
It is. It's just too dramatic.
These dames on here are just... It's life and death if they don't get their way. And I don't know if I can handle that kind of drama.
I don't know. They
just seem like a bunch of spoiled rich kids.
But the new one, we watched the first episode of the season that they're on right now.
And The Bachelor?
Yeah, and the girl got cried over champagne. Like,
this is episode 2.
Get over it.
So she's like barely met the guy, and she's bawling over him because somebody else took him on a date,
and she saved a bottle of wine
for her birthday.
No, yeah, it was like a birthday, but she just saved it for a year. Like, if you save a bottle, like we have wine actually in there that's from 2010, and I think we've been saving it. And
we do.
Yeah, we haven't used it yet, but it was like, oh, I feel like if we like let it age, and like, I don't know, a special occasion we can drink it, but. I honestly just forgot about it. This girl's only saved it for like a year, and she's crying over it.
Another thing I find that's weird is if there's people on those shows that are younger than me now, because I'm 26 now, and I see girls that are like 23 on there, and I'm like, they're younger than me, and they're on this show trying to get married, and it's just
there was one girl.
To me.
There was one girl that was like 20. I think she was 20. What'd you say? 22.
23.
No, there's one girl that was, I think she was 22. I think that was the youngest.
Could be.
But it was like, what? Like, I mean, I guess.
What would you do if you were on a show at the age of 22 trying to swoon a bachelor millionaire? Could you see yourself in that situation?
No.
Let's say you were. What would you do to swoon him?
I don't know. I've been out of the dating game for so long.
What would be your first move?
I have no idea.
Would you dance with him?
No. What?
You wouldn't dance with him like that one girl?
I don't remember that one girl.
What's the blonde one? She was the really young one.
She danced with him?
Yeah, she wanted to dance with him, and then she tried to awkwardly kiss him from behind. Like, her back was to him, and they were slow dancing, and she tried to kiss him, and then she didn't get picked to go on, like, a date.
Maybe I was asleep.
You were definitely awake. I remember because we thought it was super weird.
Well, I don't know. I think if I was on The Bachelor,
Should have prepped some clips from the show. I feel like we'd get claimed, though.
Yeah.
I'm too scared to show anything.
No. Is that what happened last time?
Yeah, we keep getting claimed, so we're going to have to find like some scum of the earth YouTube videos instead of these TV show clips. Because they want our money even though we're not making anything.
That's weird. So what would you do?
If I was on let's say I was on the Bachelorette.
No, you're on The Bachelor. You're swooning a boy. I mean, either one.
I have to swoon a man, I'd probably ask him if you want to play some Call of Duty.
Bitch.
Let's get these girls out of here. Let's game up, bro. And then I tried to you know how some guys try to like teach girls how to play golf or something, and like
hold their controller.
I would help them with the controller. Get a 9 kill streak. And I would win that bitch.
Oh my gosh.
So you want some pizza too? Let's order some pizza, bro. Get some Mountain Dew. A couple brewskis.
Mountain Dew. So what about
Mountain
7 Up?
Dew. Why'd you say it with the accent like
I don't
that?
know.
Air Mountain Dew.
Nobody has Mountain Dew. I don't. So I've been
Mountain
watching.
Dew?
Yeah. Okay. So
What are you talking about?
No,
People love Mountain Dew.
really?
Yeah?
I
I'm more of a
like Mountain
Dr. Pepper kind of guy if I have to drink soda.
Yeah, I like Dr. Pepper.
But I think Mountain Dew is like a close second.
Okay. So, ew. So, anyways, so we've been watching these trash shows,
Mm-hmm.
and I just feel like it is insane. All these like new pop up shows. So like the Love Is Blind.
Yeah, Netflix is really capitalizing on those.
And yeah, like I don't think
Which is smart because like
it is true. I mean,
those shows never die.
You think in a couple years they're gonna have like divorce shows? Since that's a thing.
I think that's more of TLC's lane. Because they have all the weird obscure shows like 600 Pound Life and Little People Big World and shit like that.
Oh,
They'll
my
probably
friend
make like
loved
a
that show.
newly single divorced
It was
depressing show.
They have like Little Women LA.
I don't know.
That is hilarious. That show's hilarious.
All right.
Anyways, back on topic. So yeah, the Circle was a good show. What would you do if you were on the Circle?
I don't feel like I would let myself be kind of
Would you go in as a catfish or
No, I'd go in as myself, but I don't think I would be as
likable?
friendly as everyone, like acting friendly towards everything. I think I would be more myself. I'd try to win people by being funny, not by being goody two-shoe. I love everyone.
So background, the Circle is basically, do you want to take it over?
The Circle is a reality TV show where people are competing against each other to try to become an influencer on a social media platform called The Circle. And on the social media platform, they board up all these people and throw them all in a room or in an apartment complex. They each get their own apartment, and they communicate through this social media platform. So everything is communication via screen. There's no video. There's all you get are these images that they choose to upload as their profile pictures. So you don't know if people are catfishing. You don't know if people are actually who they are. And really the only form of communication you have is this almost Skype message voice control platform. So, and then the name of the game is to just become the most popular person within the group, and whoever wins gets like $10,000 or something, $100,000.
Yeah, so like they rank after, I think it's each day.
I think the only redeeming thing about that show is that the people were so likable. And there was some interesting twists within it too. Like every episode, they add someone new after someone
to a certain extent.
After someone gets voted off. So like one dude that was really interesting that didn't get enough screen time was this guy named Ed, and he brought his mom with him.
He came in at the end though, and
that's what I said.
Yeah, and I just don't.
I liked him because he seemed to be.
I didn't like him.
It was unfortunate because like he came in at the end and he seemed to start like bringing people back down to earth and like pointing out, hey, nobody's actually this nice, and started calling people out on that stuff. And he actually ended up calling out one of the major catfishes in the show. Yeah. Which was super interesting. And if you're interested by what I just said, you should go watch it. It's only like 8 episodes or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it was more fun when like they would release the episodes, and it was smart, but I hated it because I like to binge watch shows.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh yeah, they did this really interesting
where
thing.
they would do like 3 episodes every week.
Every week, which I support fully. Like this whole binge watching shit is getting out of hand. People will just sit on the couch and binge an entire show the first day, and then they're online spoiling it for everyone. Like nobody wants
online
that.
Spoil
I'm
it,
not saying you,
but
I'm just saying people in general will do that. Like people who don't have anything to do will just sit up all night and watch it and be like, "Oh my god, this happens at the end," and I'm like, I haven't even gotten to watch the first episode.
Yeah.
Those people are the worst.
Why is my microphone so short?
Do you want it up higher or something?
No. Yeah, so that was The Circle. I don't know. I rarely binge watch shows now, but when I do and I have a day off, like I have a day off tomorrow. Once the house is clean, I'm binge watching a show. I don't know what it is, but it's going to be something.
Probably something stupid.
Probably something stupid.
Isn't going to benefit your life anyway. You should. You know what? You know what show you should watch? Seinfeld.
No. I can't get into it, and I don't know
Why?
what it is. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into it.
It's on par with all of the sitcoms we watch.
I know. I just can't.
It's so timeless too. Like it's perfectly like 90s.
I know. I do like.
It's right there with
movies.
Friends, but better.
I don't know. I like Friends to an extent, but I can't. Sometimes I just get bored with it.
I mean, I get it. Some people don't like Friends.
I don't not like Friends, but like.
What's your favorite sitcom?
It's a background.
Probably The Office. You like The Office and How I Met Your Mother.
I didn't used to like The Office, which is funny. Like when it was out, and now I could binge watch that all the time. I would never get tired of The Office.
You don't though.
I know. Well, it's like one of those shows. So like we have. Okay, what's the routine again?
I watch my shows in seasons, weirdly enough. So usually from the beginning of winter to the beginning or middle of spring, I'll just cycle through How I Met Your Mother over and over until the season's over. Now, from the middle of spring through summer is when I cycle through The Office.
The Office, yeah.
And then from the end of summer to the beginning of fall or the middle of fall, I was watching Friends. But now Friends has left Netflix, so I'll probably replace that with either Scrubs or Seinfeld.
I don't support the Seinfeld thing, but whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, we watch it when we go to bed.
You watched it and you laughed at it.
Okay, like I think it's funny. I wouldn't pick it.
Do you just
it.
not like Jerry Seinfeld?
Maybe it's the characters.
The characters are the best, though, and it's so related. It's not like the situational comedy in it is just so truthful.
I think it's because I haven't
In a way.
attached myself to any of the characters, and that's how I have to. That's what I have to do to actually like a show. So I have to like. I don't know. I have to relate to at least one of the characters.
I think you could relate to someone.
Who?
I think you could relate to Jerry or Elise.
I don't know. I don't watch it enough. I think so. I could binge watch The Office nonstop.
Who do you relate to in that?
Jim. I think Jim.
Jim is Mr. Relatable.
But the pranks is what gets me. Or
I think I relate to Dwight.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think I just relate to.
Maybe I'm more of a Pam.
No.
Or a Stanley.
I don't know. I guess I could relate to Phyllis. Because she wants everyone to like her. You know?
You want everyone to like you?
I mean, I don't want everyone to like me. I'm just saying, like, she pleases people. Whatever.
I think you're Angela.
Or okay. Whatever. I mean, she has all those cats.
Yep. My point.
Yeah, so I like The Office. It's Always Sunny.
Okay, let's talk about that because I know so many people that love that show, and I, for the life of me, could not get into it.
Oh man.
I got halfway through season 4 and
Wait.
I couldn't.
Have you not finished it?
No, have you?
Yes.
When did you finish it?
A while ago.
It's
Maybe
not over.
I know. I'm still going.
Okay, what happened in the last episode?
I didn't watch the last season.
What happened in the last episode?
I watched the one where they had. I don't remember the end of that series. The season of.
I don't believe that you've watched it.
I have.
Because I would see it in the Hulu queue if you have.
Oh, I haven't watched it recently. The last one that I did was.
Did you not listen when I said that it's still going?
I know. I'm saying I haven't watched the newest season.
You said that you watched all of it, though.
Okay, I haven't watched all of it. That was a lie. I've watched 2 when they had. I don't know what it's called. They had
You just
the
like
play.
Green Man. That
No,
is
they
not
they
the
had
most
the play.
recent episode.
That was the season that I ended on.
Okay,
and I
that's
stopped
like-
watching it for a while.
That is not the last season that's on there.
Well,
There's definitely like 3 or 4 more seasons after that. That show has been going on. I think it's on season. It's gotta be on like 14 or something now.
I don't know. Maybe that's what I'm gonna watch tomorrow.
If you want.
I don't know. It's a solid choice. I just watch that all day and just die laughing.
You just like Green Man.
I do like Green Man, but I like those other seasons too. It's just
I will give it that. That episode with the play was so funny.
it was hilarious.
It's iconic.
I still sing the song.
What's the
I'm
song?
not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it.
Day Man.
Actually, I was singing it at work with Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fighter of the night, man. Oh. Champion of the sun.
What? That's not the words.
Yes, it is.
Champion of the Sun?
Yeah. He's
No.
Day Man. Bro.
I'm gonna look this up.
That's bad.
I haven't watched it in a while. I don't remember it.
Well, don't challenge me.
All right, well, I'm gonna look.
Because I remember everything. Don't look it up now. We're in the middle of a show. So we have about 5 minutes left. Is there anything you want to talk about specifically? Any relationship advice, since we probably have some people out there who might need it? Chris?
All right, so about 5 minutes. So
Any stories you would like to tell that are funny?
I don't have any stories right now. I do want to talk about that other show. So we talk.
Let's not talk about shows.
Why?
We've been talking the whole episode about shows.
Okay, so, but the whole factor about Love is Blind, because we
Okay.
never got into it. So if you, I guess, okay, so I'm trying to think. You're pressuring me. I didn't come up with these topics. Chris just left you.
You had an idea. Let's talk about it.
Okay, so I just have a question.
Don't touch my carrots.
We'll get him out of my face. This is marriage, guys. This is okay, so stop.
Go.
Love is Blind. There is 2 women on there.
Yeah.
One is like 34, right? And I think the other one's like 32. So
old bitch?
there's 2 of them.
She's 34.
There's 2 of them. But it's like, I feel like I would be on a dating show if I haven't found love at like 25. So like the age now. I think I would be fine being alone for all that time.
So if you were single now, you would have a problem with it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Why?
I feel like most people think 25 is still too young to be in a serious relationship, let alone married.
No, I think 25 to 26 is where you need to start getting serious. Because think about it. You got about, okay, so I don't know how it works, but you got about 5 years if you want to have kids. You got 5 years. Whoa. You got 5 years to get your shit together.
Okay.
And
well, I mean,
if you aren't with someone, or if you find someone at 25, 26.
Your 30s are ideal for having kids.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's like the last step. Because like 40, that's when you're going to start having issues.
No.
And then if you're 40, by
like
the time
35.
your kids are 20,
I thought it was 30.
You're going to be 60.
I thought it was 30.
What? Is when you have trouble, start having trouble? No. Your 30s
You
are...
don't know that. You're not a woman.
I've done my research.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
You've been researching?
I know things.
Do you?
Yeah, more than you, apparently.
What are your sources?
People who have had children at a late age.
Who are those people?
Christina P. Shout out.
Oh, so you've been watching her stuff.
Go watch Where My Mom's At, because that show's pretty good.
She said 30s or prime
She
time?
had her kids at 40. Which, in my opinion, is a little late.
I mean, maybe.
Definitely.
I don't know. I mean, definitely, yeah. But, so like, the people on Love is Blind, that one girl was like 34, and she's like, I'm ready to have kids. And I'm like,
yeah.
Bitch, your time is sailed.
Well,
like,
it also factors how many
now.
kids do you want. It's like if you want more than one, you're going to have to give yourself at least 3 years.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's crazy. And then all my friends are having kids, so I just keep thinking about all this stuff. I'm not thinking about it right now.
No, I don't want kids right now.
I don't want kids right now. But if you were a girl and you were pregnant, would you have an epidural?
An epidural?
Or would you do it all natural?
Oh.
Because I think...
fuck yeah, do an epidural.
No.
It's modern medicine. What are you doing? What the hell are you talking about?
I don't think I would.
You would want to feel everything? Oh my God. No.
One, I'd be a badass for it.
I'd want to.
Two, I feel like I would have so much rage.
What?
That I would just overcome it. What? It's true.
Why wouldn't you just take the drugs? Like, not feel anything? Just
because I'm thinking about this in my head, and I'm probably gonna wait until the very last minute to have kids anyways. So then my chances are increased with complications if I do have an epidural. I feel like, I don't know. I haven't done my research.
Don't Google it.
But I'm just thinking. I'm not Googling it. But I'm just thinking.
Let's just keep it at go with your doctor's recommendation, because they see that shit every day.
I'll say no. I don't want it.
That's your choice. It's your choice. Do what you want. I would recommend epidural.
So you would do an epidural?
I would do an epidural because I'm a pussy.
You are a pussy.
I don't like pain. Any drugs you can give me to just knock me out through the whole process, do it. But it's terrifying that a giant needle goes into your spine too.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's also the
But
other
would you
side
take
factor.
5 seconds of pain over 2 hours?
Ooh. I'm just getting like
2 hours of ripping and
goosebumps.
tearing?
I also think that if you felt it, I don't know, maybe your viewers
Like,
don't
what
wanna
if
hear
what
about
if
this.
your gooch rips?
I feel like if you had the epidural, you wouldn't feel anything, so you don't know if you're like pushing even more harder.
That's for the doctors to
then
know.
You would rip even more.
You're not going to see anything anyway.
I don't know. Honestly, the dream would be them to just cut me open and take it out.
C-section.
Yeah, but there's
That
a
is
lot
the
of
dream.
complications,
Yeah.
and you have to have a lot of complications for them to do that. So, and you'd have a giant ass scar on your stomach forever.
Yeah.
So, the dream is really just to not have kids.
On that note, we're going to end this episode. Be sure to follow Fur Baby Supply on Instagram as well as Beef Stew Podcast. Subscribe for weekly episodes. If you want to listen to audio only, we're available on all streaming platforms. See you guys next week. Hopefully we'll have Chris back. Bye-bye.
Thank you.